All right, well, we'll just wait a couple more minutes and see who else is going to hop on, and we'll dive in. So just a couple more minutes here, guys. Levi, this is his third time I've seen his name pop up. He must be struggling today. Hi, Brittany. What's up, Maxwell's? Levi, I thought there for a minute you were struggling figuring this mug out. Your name kept popping up.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Hey y'all.
Hi.
Hey, where are y'all driving?
We're in Dallas. We just went to see Levi's mom, and now we're gonna go see my brother. He just had a baby at the New Year.
Fun.
How exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it
So tiny.
is it snowing where you are?
It's snowing a lot where my brother's at. In Dallas, not so much. It did for a little bit, but nothing's sticking.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Kirsten?
Hello.
What's up, Miranda, Miles, Eric?
Hello. What's going on?
Hey, I just found out that a lot of the schools, you'll be intrigued since you guys hang out with students. A lot of the schools are forcing the students when they're online to actually have their cameras on this semester because last semester it wasn't a mandatory thing. So I would have crushed a whole lot of Xbox if it was not mandatory that my face had to be on the screen. So. Miles, I'm not.
You know that there was a
assuming
lot of
you're paying
PlayStation
attention.
and Xbox crushed last year.
I'm driving for
No, you're
the sake
good,
of
man.
safety. Just gonna do the old audio for now.
For sure,
But
no worries.
you can give me detention though, Lucas.
Hey, mandatory lunch with me. How about that?
Sweet. I'm
Well,
down.
if you're able to look over at the Maxwells and they're driving,
They have a Tesla though; those drive themselves, so they don't have to worry about that.
yes. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, we're driving too. Sorry.
No, that's
I thought it was
fine.
at 4.
Actually, I may just hang up and then go drive around just to, and I feel left out a little bit. Actually, Jared, what's up, stud?
Hey. I don't know why you're wearing your mask.
Oh, I forgot to take it off.
He's extra safe.
Trying to keep safe from my wife.
Just trying to stay warm.
For real.
Yeah, that's also true. It is really warm.
Well, I hope you two are still you're sleeping in the same bed as a married couple and not different rooms. So I. Okay. Well, hey, we are gonna jump right on in here. And yeah, so thanks for being flexible. Sorry, like I posted the wrong time today. I was like, I just got done anyway. So glad you guys are here. We're gonna keep this fairly short. And just want to go over Steven, what's up, Stub Muff? I didn't see you there earlier. Sorry, I like saying hey to everybody, obviously. I don't know if that's COVID regulated right there. So
I believe you just told the Neermans to sleep in the same bed together. So I'm offended.
you got me there. You got me there. So thanks for being able to jump on here. I figured it would be a little difficult in the courtyard for us to have our little meeting here. So and I am recording this, and I'm just gonna email out the video for those who missed. So just so you know, let me make sure. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay. So I just want to go over some details of some key things, and then give you guys some time to ask any questions, things that are on your mind that I need to clarify, and that sort of thing. So the first off here is we're kicking off Wednesday, this Wednesday night for small groups, and we are going to actually need to keep them outside. So if you watched the video I sent on Thursday, you're already aware of that. I think we're going to lose more students and even some of you leaders if we go indoors. So we're just gonna rough it. Honestly, I mean, we may have a few nights where it's pretty chilly, but it's Texas, so I don't think it's gonna be horrendous. But we're gonna have a lot of fires, so it's gonna be one way that we're gonna help with that. And so to
Would you
speak.
cancel on a night like tonight, like today?
I mean, yeah, most likely we would just cancel. Um, or honestly, we'd probably just say, hey, no small group tonight, but go out to dinner together, or go maybe do something like that, or just snag a few of your guys and go do something together. If you would feel comfortable with it, we'd probably do something like that. Um, yeah, and if it does rain, we'll try to be under the awnings. If it's not planned to be raining and it just so happens. So yeah, it's a great question, Eric. So we'll be outdoors. Just I think we're going to get more students and more leaders there if we do it outdoors. So and we as a church, if you were at church or listening in today, we're going to be going through the book of Luke and Acts this whole year. And to bring clarity to that, it's not going to be like a John Piper verse by verse series. It's going to be like, I don't know, he'll skip around, progressively go through it, but he's not going to preach over every verse. Just to clarify on that, because I was like, if you're going to preach through Luke and Acts in a whole year, like this is going to be an act of God. And then Brandon clarified it's not verse by verse. So then I even prophesied to him. I go, this is going to be my first prophecy. I don't even think you're going to make it even doing that. So we'll have to skip a whole lot as we go through this year. But starting for small groups, we've been talking about the last month or so about having doing like a 15-minute teaching and then having all of the small groups go over the same material. So Brandon sent me kind of the main the passages that he's going to be preaching on throughout this semester. And so I thought it'd be really great and really fitting for us in the student ministry to kind of do the same thing that our church is doing. And so dive into the book of Luke and to the book of Acts this semester. Well, we probably won't make it to the book of Acts because our small groups will end before the summer starts. So we're going to progress through the book of Luke collectively together. So and again, just to remind you, there'll be a 15-minute teaching, and then all the small groups we'll be giving you guys small group questions and that sort of thing on Wednesday nights for your students in your small groups here going forward this semester. Also, 2 services our church started doing starting today. And so Lord willing, we'll keep progressing with that. And then towards the beginning or the middle of next month, we'll start having middle school ministry on Sunday mornings. And so would love to have you middle school leaders there to help recruit for your small groups and have you there to interact and spend time with those students, as well as helping us. The thing I'm really, really excited about this is our student leadership team will be there as well. And we're going to be recruiting some high school students to help lead discussions. So it's going to be a great opportunity for us as leaders to be able to spend time with students. We normally have worship, a teaching, some crazy game time, and then some table discussion, some table groups. And so it's going to be a great opportunity for us to start training up some of our high school students on how to lead table groups or small group discussions. And then that way, Lord willing, we get to a point where us as the leaders were there, but the high school students are discipling and leading the discussion and helping explain things to the middle school students. So I'm really, really excited about that opportunity. I know our student leaders, when I met with them this morning, are really excited. So just a great opportunity that's going to be coming up. I got one more thing here, and then I'll give you guys some time to ask some questions. Hey, Cole, what's up, stud? Just jumped on. Thanks for being here, man. The last thing here is we're going to start adding in some just fun stuff to do. And I don't have any expectation. It would love to have you there if you want to be there, or if you need a date night and you need to get out and be around some people. But starting this Saturday, I'm just going to try to add in every other week kind of a fun event activity for us to do. So this particular Saturday is going to be And most of these will be in the evening time. But we're going to do Zilker Park. And then in a couple more weeks, we're just going to we're going to do a 9 square tournament bracket style. I have no idea how I'm going to pull that off because it's 9 square and how do you have a bracket? But Amanda and I will put our minds together on how to figure that out. As well as this one, the student leaders anyway, really, really liked. Buda has a drive-in movie theater and it's like really, really legit actually. So we're going to rent out on a Saturday night. There's like 2 different sides to it. And we're going to rent that out and go to a movie basically. We'll try to do that sometime next month. So just trying to add in some more things that really, require a lot of time and effort, most of them are outside, and just a great opportunity for us to get some time with our students, but also just our students. Even the introverts are realizing they need people in this particular season more than ever. So yeah, just trying to add in some things into the Sunday night or the Saturday night schedule is when we'll normally do those fun events. All of the student leaders said that Sunday night is terrible because they procrastinate. And I'm like, you have like half the amount of schoolwork that you've ever had in your entire life, and you still can't get it done by Sunday. So anyway, I didn't tell them that, even though that's what I was thinking. So, hey, Heather, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. So yeah, those are just the thing that make sure that we're all on the same page. Those are the main things. Small groups this Wednesday. We're going to stay outdoors. Going to start going through the book of Luke. Middle school will start on Sunday morning, sometime in February, and then adding in some fun events twice a month. And for right now, those are going to be on Saturday nights. Our student leadership team thought that Saturday night was better for right now than any other night of the week. So anyway, those are kind of just the key main things. What questions? That's okay, Cole, that you were napping. Not a problem, bro. You could have just waited to get the email from me to watch this amazing video. Instead, you woke up. So we're glad you're here, man. That's in the chat, just if you didn't catch that. So anyway, so what questions do you guys have that we can bring some clarity to as we progress forward in this winter wonderland day that we have?
First of all, I just want to make a comment. I mean, I'm glad to hear. I've also experienced that the students procrastinate everything to Sunday night. So one of the things that Wesley and I have talked about in trying to find time to meet with our students is so we're tentatively planning on doing that on Sundays. So probably what we're thinking is we're going to start grabbing students, like in theory, like after church, and just grab them for a couple hours or something like that. And so I'm bringing that up to say I really would like to keep Sunday free if we can, from meetings and things, so that we can do stuff like that. I mean, this is fine, but I'm just saying we're trying to use Sundays for that kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't tell you not to have a leaders meeting, but I just tell you that's what we're doing.
No, that's great. And it's good to know. Actually, the reason we're meeting on a Sunday afternoon is actually Eric's fault.
I know.
He has a small group. Actually, many of you do, Cole and Brittany and many others. So no, and that's just good to know, Eric, actually. So because we've talked about that in the past too, a little bit, and it's grabbing students after church is actually normally a pretty easy time because, you guys are going to eat, they like to eat, and so even people will tolerate a pandemic to get some food. So even in this climate that we're in, it's still something students are willing to do. So any other thoughts or questions that you guys have?
Is this first week, this Wednesday, just going to be kind of like an introduction to everything, and then we'll actually start following along with Luke next Wednesday?
Yes, it will. I'll do a short teaching, somewhat of an introduction, just to help prime the pump for us all and to get back in the rhythm and everything. And so, yeah. So I wouldn't feel like um, the need to like have a ton of stuff ready or whatever, but also know that like there's other things that pop up. It's actually funny. I was talking to Kaylee Douglas today. Is she who, junior? Okay, and she's like, yeah, sometimes like we don't even get to study. We just keep talking and like, and you know, we just don't even get to it. And I'm like, Kaylee, it's like it's okay. Like it's okay that you guys like each other, and you know, don't always get to you know every verse or whatever the plan was. And so and she's like, I know, I just you know, she's like a rule follower, and so um, so don't feel that need as we go through Luke this semester. Like when other things pop up, like make sure to take the time to talk about those things, or even say, you know what, we've got an hour in small group. Well, you know, we're only going to talk about Luke for 30 minutes because there's this other topic or other issue that really your girls or your guys really need to talk about. So don't feel like so boxed in or pigeonholed into it when there's other things that come up that you really feel your girls need to know. But primarily, most of the time should be kind of progressing through the teaching and the small group stuff that we provide. So yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Lucas.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other thoughts or questions you guys may have? I'm laughing at Steven. So just to bring clarity here. Okay, well, you guys made it super easy. Oh, Amanda has her
I
hand.
just have a few things to say. I didn't really have any questions or anything, but administratively, I have about 6 groups who still have not taken attendance for our last week of last semester. So I'll post in our group message who I still need attendance from. And because it's been a few weeks, sometimes it messes up and it won't let you take attendance. So if that happens to you and you take attendance, please just text me who was there and I can put it in for you. But the reason we're doing this is because we have someone who's been doing analytics for us, Taj's wife, actually, Brenda. She's been doing analytics for us so that we can kind of track and see what our average is, how many people are coming, even like who is coming and how often they're coming. She's doing a ton of work doing that. So we need as accurate attendance as possible. So I hate to be nagging, but we need those attendance things. So if you haven't done that for the last week, we need that. And I think actually most of y'all's groups have turned them in. But I'll post who needs to do it. And if you need help taking attendance after the fact, if you didn't get like an email or something, just let me know. And I've got a whole video I can post about that. And I think that was everything I wanted to say.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it helps a lot. Taj's wife is pretty amazing when it comes to all of these things. And so it's going to be pretty great for us to be able to have this data to compare and all that. So yes, please, let's get that in. And it should only take you, I don't know, 7 seconds is usually about the amount of time I give to attendance. Maybe on a really rough day, it's 15 seconds. So you guys are all capable people. So thank you for that. Anything else?
But how many lawns can you mow in those 15 seconds? How many, Lucas?
Mentally, it's a lot. Physically, 7. Okay. Well, thank you guys.
I had a question just
Oh.
between Brittany and you and I. If you could. Or not.
Like you want Brittany to stay on?
Yeah.
Okay. Brittany, if you'll stay on, Melissa has a question. Detention time.
Okay.
I actually lost you on the screen. Where are you at, Brittany? Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah, anyway, appreciate you guys. Love you guys like crazy. Please have a
Wait,
blessed
I
day.
have one more thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
I don't know if you were planning on telling this, but as of right now, I think that ATX weekend is canceled, correct?
Yeah. Let's I'm still
Just so you
tempted
guys
to-
know, we had talked about the potential of us doing that in February, but it is not going to happen. So just so you guys are aware.
Yeah, our historically our fall winter retreat, yeah, those guys decided that well, I guess I was in decision too, I guess. But yeah, so we won't be doing that.
About spring break.
Yeah. And looking at spring break. We normally do a couple of mission trips over spring break. This year, I don't think either of those are going to be happening. And it's usually the middle of March. So hoping for a couple of things. One is a couple of just maybe 2 or 3 fun things to do with the students that are just more relational, connecting. But doing a really cool service project. There's an organization called Sleep in Heavenly Peace. And what they do is they set up all the things that would be needed to build bunk beds for foster kids or kids who have been adopted and that sort of thing. And so for $200 is kind of what we would pay in per bed. But we have a day where it's like a 4-hour day where we build them. And they set it all up. They provide everything. We build the bunk beds. But the cool thing with that $200, they also put mattresses and all of the bedding and the pillows that go with it. And so I figured, man, what better way could we maximize on spring break? It's outdoors, power tools. I'm biased for that. And they kind of set it all up for us. And so spring break is when trying to figure out if maybe doing 2 separate days. So that, because I mean, the worst thing in the world is you get there and there's, enough work for 50 people, but there's 100 of us there. I mean, obviously some of you like standing around and just drinking coffee and you like being there, but I'm kind of like, I like to get my hands kind of dirty, so trying to make sure to get it to where there's not like a bunch of people standing around and being frustrated. But so we're going to be doing that over spring break. Really, really excited about that. And then we do, my hope this week is to finalize as best we can kind of our summer plans. I've actually already have parents texting me like, hey, so when's road rules? And I'm like, well, since there's a pandemic and like, I don't think any churches are going to let us stay at their church, trying to figure it all out. It's like, well, do you know what week it'll be? I'm like, it'll be sometime in, June, July, or August is kind of, so we need to solidify some of those things and need to let you guys know too, because I know many of you request off work and all that. And so we'll be getting that stuff to you as well as best we can. So, yeah. So, hey, for those of you that just jumped on, appreciate you being here. Let me just do a quick recap, and then I'll let you go. Wednesday plan is normal. We'll be outside this Wednesday. We're going to be going through the book of Luke, and then starting middle school ministry on Sunday morning, hopefully in February, and then starting some fun activities on Saturday night, starting this Saturday night, where we're going to be at Zilker Park. And the fun events is a specialty thing, no expectation for you to be there, but would love for you to be there if you want to. So anyway, I'll send out this recording just so you guys, we're all going to be on the same page. So I think that is all. So thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you. And you guys have a blessed Sunday. Okay.
Thanks, Lucas. Thanks, Amanda. See you guys.
Appreciate
Bye.
it.
Lucas, Kaylin had a question that I was curious about too. Are the parents coming this week or next week or?
This week. Oh no. Yeah. The connection night. No, because the more and more parents I was talking to, many of them weren't going to come. And I didn't want some of the parents to feel like, I didn't want there to be 85 of us there and like 5 parents. And they're like, where's all the parents at? So we're just going to scrap the connection night and just do regular small groups this Wednesday.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Lucas.
Thank you.
Steven, you should stay. You should hang out all the time.
He makes a lot of faces when we're on call.
Nah, that ain't me.
It's true.
I appreciated all the thumbs up and the knuckles and
Hey, we'll have to.
I have a strong dispositions toward meetings, so if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna make it fun.
Well, I mean, we had a 2-hour time slot, for this, and we kept it under 26 minutes. So
Yeah. which you've loved me very well.
Hey,
The whole time.
I was like 2 hours. What are we gonna do?
well, we were, just I kind of like give high, like give the parameters, but then, hey, it's a 2-hour meeting, and then I come in at 26 minutes. It's like this is the best meeting in
You're the hero.
world.
Yeah.
Like,
Not all heroes wear capes.
Well,
We're just named Lucas.
sure, we'll go with that. We'll go
Yeah.
with that. Okay.
So that Brittany and Melissa can't have secrets.
You all are welcome to stay on, but
Just kidding. I do like.
Bye, everyone.
no, I mean, Brittany was probably thinking what I was thinking. So our group of girls went through Luke last semester and just went through Acts. So with you giving us just the freedom, I guess, to discuss, whatever we need to during the small group time. I don't know. Is that what you were
Yes.
thinking, Brittany? That some of that might be.
I totally forgot that we went through Luke.
Hey, that makes me feel better.
No, isn't it?
I was
Isn't
like,
it?
well, that's fine. I mean, we can just pick up wherever we left off if we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see going any direction really.
Well, and yeah, I should have thought more about that. I do know that just like I'm not gonna. I mean, well, I'll probably pick some of the stories, but so hopefully it won't feel like a lot of repetitiveness because I'll choose passages that I will specifically teach on, and that we'll kind of have our main questions about. So hopefully with the teaching of it'll be a little different and won't feel as like similar, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, I totally forgot about that. So thanks, Melissa, for reminding me. No,
And
that'll be
I'm remembering wrong. Wasn't it just
No,
last
it-
semester that
yeah,
we did Luke?
It's in the fall for the juniors.
Or no, maybe it was a whole year ago. I don't remember.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's the juniors when they are sophomore. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
either
forget.
way.
prior would have been sophomores. So it may have been the sophomore spring study or something, or
Yeah.
fall study. So
Which we can, play it by ear. I mean, the girls could probably use refreshers on all of those stories anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, actually, is Kayla Douglas in your group? Yeah, her and Evelyn Kelly were at church today. They were just them two.
oh, together.
Yeah, it wasn't with their families, so they were there together. It was fun.
Nice.
Hmm.
Cool.
Well, that's all I had, Brittany.
Okay. No, that sounds good.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brittany. Have a good day.
See ya. Bye.